Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho.
Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of Earth, I've come back down after months of being stuck in space during this pandemic. I found out that my good friend Saber was sitting on the box of emergency fuel to send us back to Earth the whole time, and now we're back here, only to see that we're now stuck at home again. But regardless of that, welcome to Taviradio holiday special, encompassing a lot of things, not just Crimbo and whatnot. So this is something you can listen to as you wish during this winter season. This is the winter special, Taviradio. I'm alone in the studio due to the pandemic. You know, I don't want to get anybody sick, and I don't want to get myself sick. So a lot of these people that are going to be guest starring tonight will be through phone call. So, with further ado, let's see who the first guest on the list is. Alright, the first guest we have on is your friend and my friend, supposedly a tulpa, Yoda Gaming. Welcome.
Hello. It's been a long time, Tab. And until now, we've only communicated through my voicemails I've been sending, as well as those disturbing tapes from last year, and a few interactions in town, of course, and in your dreams.
I'm surprised to see that you're a real thing, and you really are Lego Yoda.
Look, a lot of things have happened. For example, I've had to go into witness protection after I robbed that ketamine factory.
Really?
After your uncle busted into my house, tried to murder me, left me for dead, I made a relationship with one of the EMTs who came to save me.
Aww.
Yes. Rhonda. She helped me recover. It was a very beautiful relationship, but then my ketamine addiction ruined it. She taught me to walk again, and if you're out there, I'm sorry. Please come back to me. I've kicked it, baby. Please.
Shout out to Rhonda, Yoda Gaming's ex-girlfriend. I hope you come back to him. Like, he looks like he's playing today.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, you don't have that look of ketamine in your eyes.
Thank you, I've quit the stuff.
How many days have you been sober of ketamine?
How many loaves of bread have you eaten this week?
Well, no bread, because I've been stuck in space.
Oh, no. No, I've been sober for 2 months. After the robbery went south, and I got my whole crew killed. As well as that whole ketamine factory being set on fire and killing those poor, undocumented immigrants working there. I really had to turn my life around. Most of the Russian mafia can't know I'm here. But if you're out there, Gregor, I'm gonna fucking kill you for what you did to Jeremy.
Shout out to Gregor, you know.
No, don't shout him out. He killed my crewmate.
You said you got them killed.
Well, it was my idea. And Jeremy just should have said, no, man, we'll just get high off of horse tranquilizers again. Jeremy was on my Twitch streams. He's the guy who would go, oh, Baba Booey. And he said, no, that's a good meme, Jeremy. I hope Howard Stern doesn't go back in time and steal it from us.
Well, Howard Stern is very famous for time traveling. You know, it's probably hidden in his hairdo.
That's why I want to shave that guy's fucking head. Howard, if you're out there, I know what you're doing. You're going forward in time to steal everyone's jokes. Going back in time saying you invented it. Just so I can look like a fool onto my twitchstream.com.
That's something I want to point out, that you started streaming on Twitch, Yoda. What's your Twitch channel?
My name's Yoda Gaming. How am I not supposed to Twitch?
I thought you only made like Let's Play videos. I know you're streaming now.
I've been streaming. My Let's Play videos are made up of my Twitch streams.
So would you say...
I'm not family friendly. Despite the fact I am in part of one of the biggest family friendly franchises, I am definitely not family friendly.
Now, what's your problem with Twitch streaming though? I know sometimes Twitch can get on you. You fear DMCA because you are Yoda.
No. Look, I had to change my name legally to Yoda Gaming so they can't use it. Alright? Herkimit's Greenwich is no longer a real person. It is now Yoda Gaming. I did it to protect my identity and my copyright brand.
So your last name is Gaming.
Yes.
That means if you ever have children again,
They
your
will be
last name...
called Henry and June Gaming.
And how would you feel if they didn't turn out to be gamers?
Well, you know, Tav, life is a game. So technically we are all gamers.
Well, you know, one time, this is Facebook philosophy, and maybe you'll agree with me. I'm not a gamer because I have one life. I'm a gamer because I have many lives.
And considering the fact that I originally killed myself in my car after my wife left me and took our original children, then yes, I agree. And the fact that your fucking uncle also killed me, left me for dead, and this beautiful nurse came and rescued me.
Shout out to Rhonda, please. Put her up on screen.
No, don't humiliate her this way.
It's not humiliation. I'm just trying to help you get back with someone who's actually doing good for you.
I take it back. Maybe I'm not ready. I don't want her to be hurt. Now that Grader knows that I'm calling you up, he might track down my phone number. But you know what? If it stops him from hurting the people I love, then perhaps it's for the best.
That's pretty deep of you, Yoda. I'm surprised you did such a character turn.
Yeah, well, I have another gripe. Twitch has been on my ass, but I said I own my name. I own these unlicensed musics, because technically, they are remixes of my Death Yell from the unlicensed video game that LucasArts made out of Legos.
Does George Lucas know you're real?
He pretends do not exist. Because it's easier for his lawyers to ignore my subpoenas.
Okay.
But I have this to say. I know what you're up to, Lukey. Leaky Eye Lucas. I know what you're up to, George boy. You couldn't get the rights to my character, so you invented that little gremlin for your Mandalorian show. Baby Yoda my ass. That's why they had to change his name to Grogu, whatever the hell it's called. Grogurt? Are they really calling him Yogurt now?
They used to just call him the child.
See? They couldn't even use my name. So they just had to call him Yogurt or the baby man. But I know what he's really up to. He's a shaved gremlin. He's just Howie Mandel in his Gizmo costume, and they shaved him and painted him green.
I'm surprised anybody was able to get their hands on Howie Mandel. He's very hands-off.
It's an antiseptic outfit. They shrunk him down and put him in the costume. It's filled with hand sanitizer.
Ugh. That was burn if that was cut.
No. Howie's very clean. I spoke with him once, and he kicked me in the face. Because I said, hey, your wife is very beautiful. How much?
Yoda, you can't go up to people and say that.
That was during my dark period, when I would just say horrible things.
I'm glad you're
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I'm glad you're out of your dark period. Now tell me about how was it with the Bumbleville Wrestling League, the BWL?
Well, your uncle kept trying to fucking kill me in the ring.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
But I made a powerful ally. Believe you're friends with him. Hate Ape?
You made a weak ally.
No.
Piece of shit, Hate Ape. Fuck you. I'm glad you're stuck in Japan.
Look.
Wait, how'd you leave Japan?
Oh, would you look at the time? I have to go. My wrestling match against your uncle is in another half hour. Thanks for the call. Tell Rhonda I love her. Bye.
Third shots for Rhonda. Yeah! Rhonda, he really needs you back, man. Please. Well, that was wonderful. Good times were had by all. Yoda Gaming, everybody. Glad that he's really made such a face turn. I'm really glad for him. Happy that he's found love and lost it, and then he tried to rob a ketamine factory. But I'm glad he's a lot better than he was last year. I'll say that much. Hopefully, going to 2021, we'll see more of this new and improved Yoda Gaming. Sadly, didn't get to ask him about his rival on Twitch, Watto Gaming, as I've heard. Alright, next caller we have is going to be Vice Mayor of the town, since I've been gone, Leonardo da Vinci, as he's now going by, as that is now the trend, and kids love him. Leonardo, why don't you come on out? Okay, he's just dancing. Alright. So how's being Vice Mayor of this town? Good answer. Okay. How are you and Mayor Wimbledon dealing with the pandemic in this town? Okay. How about dealing with the Schlunts and Watkins? How's that going? Alright, well he just keeps dancing. I'm not sure if he's understanding anything I'm saying. Alright, someone get him out of here. Thank you again, Leonardo da Vinci. Wow, he was great, wonderful. I got to see a lot of gyration that I thought I wouldn't have to see in my lifetime. But first time for everything. I'm glad that we have someone like him in charge of the town. Alright, well, the producers just got me a tape from my uncle from Japan. I just anticipated me coming back to Earth sometime. So, here's the pre-recorded message he sent me, because I can't get a hold of him right now.
Hey, nephew, good to see you back on Earth. I'm glad you went to space and you sent that food to the kids on the moon, Thanks for doing that for me. It's hard to get kids on the moon, especially when you're stuck in Japan. Anyway, I've been learning some Japanese. Check this out. I've been open Japanese man. Anyway, I'll see you when I'm allowed to come back to the States. I'm going to make a pit stop somewhere. You know me.
Huh. My uncle sounds a little rough around the edges, but must be the time in Japan. Not used to feeding a guy like him. Unless they're a very honorable sumo wrestler. I don't know what he means. He's gonna make a pit stop. I thought it'd be like a one-way ticket. He's gonna make like an overlay somewhere. A little worried for the guy. He's getting up there in age, and as for the moon children, I don't know what I'm gonna tell him that I didn't make it to the moon. Instead, I was just orbiting Earth for a while, hoping that either the gravity of Earth sucked us back into the planet, or Saber will eventually figure out how to use the goddamn emergency fuel, that piece of shit. Fuck you, Saber. You sat on the emergency fuel for 7 months, you muck. But anyway, good to hear from my uncle. What a good guy. Alright, we have a call from a listener listening at home. So let's pick up the phone. Alright, buddy, you're on air. What do you got to say?
Hi, Tav. This is a first-time listener, long-time caller. And I just want to say, number one, go fuck yourself.
Hey, I left you on my show.
Yeah, and you should, because your time's coming, Tav. You may not know me or even recognize me, but you killed my friends.
My hands are pretty clean, man. I think you got the wrong number.
No, man. Don't you remember? Tar. Hot tar. Took me weeks to get it off. I can't say brethren. They're still down there.
Huh. Wonder what that means. Listen. Listen.
No, you listen. Look. I am one of the few survivors of the tar incident. The underground FGC, the underground esports arena, your rival that you sicked your disgusting degenerate Wolfman
Never.
to kill. You sent Lycan Jones to kill my friends, and after he slaughtered everyone, you decided to hide the evidence, say, oh, this pothole needs to be filled, but it was a sewer, Tav. A sewer. We dress up our FGC hole, our little cave, our gamer cave. Not a coon cave, don't call it that, it's a gamer cave. Our little esports arena to look like the Ninja Turtle set from the second film. You know, that cool little abandoned subway?
Yeah.
Which actually was the abandoned subway that Boomerville once had, back when it was old Cleveland. Now look, I may be one of the few survivors, but we other ones who have stuck around, as well as the boys who weren't there, the lucky ones who decided to stay home because their moms grounded them. But now we're all grown up, and we're ready to fight back, and we got a leader. You know him, because you cucked his wife. You cucked him. You fucked his wife.
Listen. I don't remember anything about fucking no one's wife. I don't remember anything about some underground coon cave fighting game.
Hey! I told you, it's a gamer cave.
Then why did it smell like cum?
Oh, so you do remember the smell. It's a sewer smell, and everybody in this town masturbates in their toilet. You know that.
You listen here, buddy. What I did that day was a public service.
So you do remember, you admit it.
Yeah, why not? Sure. And what if I do remember you, huh? What are you gonna do to me? Come in my house and masturbate on my bed?
We'll do much more than that. We got a new leader. I believe you like I said, I believe you fucked his wife before. You were his wife's boyfriend.
Roy?
Yeah. But he doesn't go by Roy anymore. He's got a more proper name.
What, he changed his name legally after the divorce?
No, well, he's still Roy, but he's got a new, as the French would call, nom de guerre. War name?
He's at war now? Man, I hope he comes home safe.
No! He goes by the Soiker.
Can you run that by me one more time?
He goes by the Soiker, you torb.
Hey, I'm no Torbjorn main, man. I don't play that game.
Listen to me. The Soiker. The new villain in town.
The only villain in town was Anboy and Jod, but technically he lives in a micronation in town.
Have you really destroyed the tapes, Tav? The lost interview from Taviradio Sat AM where you invited the Soiker and he was like, he wanted to shoot you live on air. Some of us have the copies, alright? This is stuff that isn't going to make the Lost Media Wiki, but we remember. Alright? We're going to upload it on archive.org one day, and then everyone will know his name, if they don't know it already.
Yeah, I thought the interview was just Roy trying to play a joke on me, because I thought he pulled out like a water gun, and then he said, oh, I messed up, and I thought, oh man, bro, you forgot to put the water in the water gun, you fucking idiot. Listen, I thought Roy was okay, you know. We had a mutual agreement with him and his no longer wife, you know.
So you admit it. You remember Roy.
Yeah, sure I do. I bought a Nintendo Switch.
He had to sell a Switch
Oh,
Just
man.
to make card
payments, which he ended up losing. He lives in Czechoslovakia now as a refugee. And he's gone to wearing his war paint. And we're all going to start wearing war paint with him. We're all drinking Soylent, and we're all wearing war paint. And we're all binge-watching The Dark Knight and Joker back-to-back, constantly.
Hey man, I'm a fan of those movies too, but I wouldn't watch them back to back constantly.
We're also throwing in a little bit of E for Vendetta and The Matrix in there as well. Matrix Revolutions, actually. We just like watching the orgy scene. That's the Soiker's idea of a utopia. Hannibal Buress' orgy scene, you know, in the underground. We're gonna dig out the tar from our coom cave, our gamer cave, our gamer cove.
Hey, you said it first.
No,
You guys heard it first. Coom Cave.
it'll be a coom cave when all of
Former mayor of town covers a coon cave in tar. Does town a public service. I'm not the bad guy here.
Tonight's a swim.
Alright, buddy, I think we're done here. Not this soy. Listen, everybody in town agrees, and no one ever, out of all the things I've done for this town and done to this town, many controversies in my years as mayor, doing that to the underground coon cave was never on that list of controversies. If anything, that's probably one of the only good things I ever did in this town. Arguably. But regardless, I see Roy has a little boy band of these soy guys, so I'm not sure they're trying to be the NSYNC of incels or not. NSYNC? More like incel, I guess, you know? Well, that's the last we'll probably hear of him. So, next call we have is my man and your man, everybody's favorite guy in town, instead of least favorite, Big Eddie. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Big Eddie, good to see you, bro. You looking pretty big lately.
Yeah.
How's the, got any working on any family business? You still a bouncer?
Yeah.
How's COVID hitting you?
Yeah.
How's your mom?
Yeah.
How's your brother?
Yeah.
Victor still missing?
Yeah.
Well, then do I have a surprise for you?
Yeah.
My producers have hunted down your brother for a reunion between you and him. Alright guys, bring him out, come on.
I told you, I ain't telling the cops nothing. Alright, what do you want? Huh? An autograph? Want me to make you a star? Come here. Give me back my gun, I'll make you all stars. In heaven. What do you want, huh? What do you fucking want?
I'm here to reunite you with your brother, Big Eddie. Your former collaborator. Your brother
You
Eddie?
mean former traitor?
No, he's your brother.
Yeah. That means traitor in my heart. Eddie, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Oh, so you agree? Maybe we can patch things.
Hey.
Hey, this is between me and the big guy now.
Yeah, but,
Eddie.
but this is my show.
Shut up. Your show's now the Victor Rolling Pizza Hour. Alright. Eddie, be real with me. Would you want to apologize for everything you've done to me? Yeah. Okay. See? It wasn't that hard. I just say, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, you can keep agreeing, but I need you to say, I'm sorry, brother. Yeah. You're mocking me. You're mocking me like everyone in this fucking town mocked me. You're mocking me like a dad. You're mocking me like a mom. Yeah. That's it. I'm hanging up. Tav, go fuck yourself.
Wait. Before you go, I got a message from your dad. All the way out in Japan.
Oh, he's still alive. Typical dad. Ran out on us to get Japanese cigarettes.
He never ran out on you guys. He was just stuck there because he had an event with the Bumbleville Wrestling League.
Yeah. Oh, how convenient. He started up a whole new family because he hates us.
No, he doesn't. I think the message he will play, that I'm going to play for you guys will sing a different tune.
This is nothing, Dad. This is static.
Hold on, here he comes.
My time is very valuable, alright? And if your goons weren't tying me up, I would have been gone by now.
Hello, it's me, Papa Spaghetti. For the past couple months, I've been stuck here in Japan. And hopefully, I can come back to the States soon enough when the world is back to normal. But for now, I've been making a big hit of myself being a Japanese pro wrestler.
Oh, big
We're
one.
very good time here, but I'm still ready to go back home to see my wife, my two sons. Eddie, I love you. And I love you too. Victor, please come home to your mama. She misses you. And your brother. Anyway, that's all the time I have tonight. I have to go back to wrestle tonight.
See? He loves you, Victor. And he misses you. Your whole family does.
Yeah.
No, it's the whole winter season, holidays. It's time you go back home.
Italian Christmas ended a long time ago. In my heart. You know how much I've wanted to go home and eat Mama's panettone. So much. You know how much I would have wanted to have a whole big handful of prosciutto like I usually eat around the holidays. So much.
Why don't you?
I can't go home again. I can't go home again. Because your goons are tying me up. Let me out of here and I'll perfectly go home. You know what? You've convinced me. Tab, thank you for reuniting me and my brother. Now, untie me, and I promise I won't do nothing.
Okay, but I'm gonna have Big Eddie. He's gonna make sure you two go home together.
Okay. I agree with this.
All right, Eddie, you better watch out, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna let him loose. Our boys untie him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rope has come off. No, Victor! Son of a bitch! He just ran out into the street with no mask on. Yeah, good thing he didn't bring him home. I don't think he had a mask anyway. You know, I don't. He might have something. No offense to your brother, but you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I tried my best to reunite you guys for the holiday season, but Victor's in his being crazy. He claimed he's not Italian anymore or something like that.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll let you go home now too. I tried so hard to get this far. In the end, it hardly mattered.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, Eddie. Thank you, Victor. Fuck you, man. I tried to do something good for you, piece of shit, son of a bitch. No offense to Mama Spaghetti, you're not that. But he's a son of a fucking. That's how I see get my hands on you. I'm gonna fucking make sure I take you to your family. Alright. So our next call will be from one of my employees at Taviradio Pizzeria, the famous home of Tavirado's Pizza. My janitor, and everybody's janitor, Mr. Voorhees. Alright, how's the business going for you? I heard you in charge. Okay. Has COVID affected our business? Are we now more of a delivery place? Do we do more carryouts? How's the animatronics? Okay, well, from what I understand from any of that, listen, I know Jason's not a big talker. He's never been known for talking a lot. But I'm going to assume that if he's got nothing bad to say, then nothing bad's going on. I'm hoping everybody listening to this tonight, make sure you call up Taviradio Pizzeria for a coupon. Use code Taviradio when you call up Taviradio Pizzeria location 1 and 2, and you'll get 30% off your next pizza. So, you have a caller. All right. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'd like to order a large Tavo pizza with extra onions.
This is the radio show. I think you meant to call the
You
pizza.
record out of the back room, right?
No.
Look, I've heard you monkeying around in the back when I've asked to see the manager, and I honestly just hear you just yelling swears at everybody, so I just assume it's the same show being recorded in the back. My son loves this show. I said it's not suitable for him, but the kids these days, they're all hopped up on liberal media and whatnot.
Okay, well, you caught me. Fine. What's your order?
Yeah, so like I said, an extra Tavo pizza with extra onions, extra large.
Okay,
I got a family of 4. These kids, they love onions. Is the sausage pork or beef?
Yes.
Yes, the pork or yes, the beef?
Yes.
I'll assume... No, I'm not going to make that assumption. Hey, is it true that you use spider meat for your sausage patties?
No, whoever made that rumor up He's a piece of shit liar that lives in Schlotzenvakia. Fuck you, Jotterland Jotteria.
Hey, actually, should I order from them? Are they affiliated with you? They live closer to the wall, so if they can just deliver that pizza for me, that would be much better.
No, they are not affiliated with me at all. Their pizza is drywall with tomato sauce made by Grandma Feet.
Oh. No, now that I think about it, it sounds pretty good. No, my children are very scared of your animatronics. You need to replace the bacon on that disgusting robot.
It gives them character.
And also, your wax figure in the cheerleader outfit is completely melted. It's just a puddle on the floor with like ruined cheerleader clothes.
That gives it character.
And the pig ran away. It's not playing the keyboard anymore.
Well, we still have the toilet.
Yeah, I guess.
So you know what? Your kids can enjoy the toilet and the robot endoskeleton.
Also, can you ask when I take my kids to the second location because they're afraid of the first one? Can you ask the people to not play KISS? I heard that KISS stands for Knights in Satan's Service, and I don't want to corrupt my children. Although they are pretty corrupt, I think, because they said they would vote for Obama a third term, and I can't get behind that. I would have voted for John.
I think you got the wrong number.
No, hold.
People these days, huh? Thinking I'm a pizzeria. That's crazy. Listen, to anybody listening at home, I don't record out of the back room of my pizzeria, alright? I record in a proper studio that I have, like I'm Dr. Dre, except I'm not cryogenically frozen by Eminem, alright? I have a proper studio, just like the good old days. Now, our next guest will be someone very special. Alright, we got a phone call. Who is it?
Yeah, I'm calling back. Look, I'm sorry what I said. I just wanted to say it is actually me, John Schlunchen Spy. I'm here to say, please, Tiff, you think your pizza's so great? You think you could outbeat John? You think having him make all of his citizens in his beloved micronation speak in a very bad Eastern European accent is mandatory and evil? No, it gives his character. Come down to Jotteria Pizzeria and I'll tell you what we'll have.
Hey, I got no ads on this.
Well, too bad. It's been hijacked by what Eastern Spy. Look, come down. I tell you what. We have mannequins, thicker mannequins, and instead of working just hiding behind a bar where he serves rubbing alcohol flavored with Kool-Aid, like at the pizzeria, we'll tell you what. We have peroxide, hydrogen peroxide flavored with vodka and Kool-Aid.
It's gonna kill people.
We have special cocktail. Vanilla schnapps with hydrogen peroxide. Come down, your stomach feel very good.
That will kill someone.
And your cocktails made of rubbing alcohol won't. Hydrogen peroxide is H2O2, the sequel.
Listen, I don't care.
We've improved the recipe. No more grandma feet, now we use grandma hands.
Well, I mean, I think that's a little bit
We're
more.
no longer using American cheeses. We've stolen from local grocery store that went out of business. The Italian one, we have real Italian ingredients.
That went out of business months ago.
Hey, Italian cheeses keep for very long.
No wonder I've heard about your special green pizza.
That's the pesto made from real algae from fountain. It's much healthier.
Listen, I can't condone this.
But anyways, come down to see our floor shows. Look, Tav, he might have one thick mannequin working bar. We have only thicker mannequins working not only behind the bar, but on stage show. We went to the local
Macy's and stole all their plus size mannequins, huh?
That's not true. We went to the dead mall at the edge of town and stole all the plus size mannequins from the rundown toilet and used those for that. Alright? Jody said he like them thick. So we've slowly been shaving down the waist to make them extra thick.
Now put John on the phone. Let me talk to this fool.
Okay.
Yes, Dad? Who is this?
It's me.
Oh, so I was right the first time. Okay.
Do you think every call you get is gonna be from me?
Yes.
How long you been doing this bit?
It's very bad. I can't call my family anymore.
You killed your dad. What family?
Oh. Well, you know, families I want to adopt. You know, like for example, I tried that on the Wimblesons. It didn't work out. Before they died. Sorry, Hannah. Actually, you know what? Can I gripe a little bit about about working with Hannah lately? I'm gonna change the subject from my superior pizzeria. Talk about how much I do not like the setup, my diplomatic situations with Hannah Wimbledon. They're awful, Tab. She wants to have sit downs. She wants to have, she wants to like do diplomatic shit. Can't we just get into a fight? I really want to fight that Leonardo da Vinci guy.
I thought you'd be attracted to him because you're kind of.
What do you say? I'm only attracted to the thick mannequin. I've been trying to replace her, get her out of my mind with these thicker mannequins, but it's not the same. Tab, can you put her on the phone?
No, I'm not gonna put her on the phone. If anything, you're setting yourself up for disaster. You just told the whole town you got thick mannequins. You know who likes thick mannequins? Tarumo and his boys. Listen, if I get to deal with
Are you
that.
kidding me? I wish they liked them. I still have some of Tarumo's boys working at my local theater, and they could not care less about these thick mannequins. They're like, oh no, it's too thick. I'm a pig. I can't eat this drywall shit.
Well, that is true. They only eat slop and corn.
You know, we've gone through our entire cornfield's been ruined. We can't have corn in town anymore. We've been stealing it from you, and we've all been hiding it in my corn vault underneath, like my palace.
Well, good thing Tarumo's listening right now, because he's gonna go attack your corn vault. I heard he doesn't even eat it. He just husks your corn.
What do you do with the grains?
That's Pete. He's taking all the drinks to the Peter statue. He's filling up the war vessel.
We're gonna have to kick these pigs out of town. We're gonna have to shut down our whole theater program.
Listen, John, you did this to yourself, man. You're going.
This is all your fault, man.
How is it my fault?
Your ancestors set this whole chain of events off.
No, he
You
didn't.
took the Jod family fortune.
A sack of potatoes.
It's worth its weight in Idaho gold.
Idaho golden potatoes.
Exactly. The most precious. Look,
I can go down to
plutonium is the most precious metal known to man.
You can eat it.
Look, one potato can power one light bulb. Imagine what a million potatoes can do. How many light bulbs do you think we can power with a million light bulbs? A million potatoes.
A million light bulbs, John. It's not hard to do math. Listen, I can go down to Chaz and get you a few sets of potatoes as a peace offering, man.
Not the same. I want those heirloom potatoes that belonged to my great great grandfather.
They were not heirloom potatoes, they're Idaho Yukon gold potatoes.
Tav, it's this kind of attitude is why we can't get along, and why I have to keep on trying to kill you and eventually your successors. When I die, my child will kill your successor if I fail.
Or child, I thought you were celibate.
Not by choice. I'm involuntary celibate.
Speaking of that.
Incel, if you will. I'm inventing this word. I don't know if you've heard it. Incel?
Yeah, I have heard of it. Yeah, the biggest incel living in Czechoslovakia.
Bigger than Roy?
That is.
Which, by the way, he lives here now. I don't know if you know this, but I've given him political asylum. His politics, ever since we have a common enemy, Tab. I don't know if you know this, but Hannah Wimbledon beat him in the mayoral election.
Yeah, because he said he hates women, and it's supposed to him on Fortnite.
Exactly. So we have two common enemies, you and Hannah. Hannah because she wants to go through the proper diplomatic channels, and I just want to fight her muscular man.
Why not fight her? She's pretty tough. Her family was full of a bunch of concrete workers.
I'm kind of afraid of her. I don't know if you know this. I'm a little afraid of women, which is why I like them to be one solid color and be almost featureless, and be made of plastic.
Joey, you can't be living like this, man. We're getting too old for this.
That wasn't a problem for our ancestors.
They got too old for this.
Last I checked, my grandfather And my aunt was killed by your ancestor, your predecessor, Tavernangelo.
Yeah.
And the sugar factory's there. The proof. See, I've talked to Saber from another timeline. The Christopher Lambert timeline. And he came up and in his weird, gravelly French accent said, I don't know if you know this, but... Oh, I have a recording right here. Hold on, I have it on my phone. I recorded the whole conversation.
Isn't that illegal in Schleswig to record conversations?
No, we don't have that law here. Anyways, here we go. Tav. Wait, are you Tav? You look different. You look kind of like Jod from my dimension, but in that one he's played by Robin Shue. Anyways, Tav, here's the deal. In another timeline that was erased, you were almost defeated by Jod after he was eaten by Tarumo in elephant mode. He became elephant armor Jod. It was horrible. You had to fight his candy mummified grandfather, but luckily Saber from your timeline went back to that one, stopped Jod's grandfather from falling into that caramel fat, which would have set off the whole events of his daughter trying to get revenge and setting the whole fight that would have eventually brought down the sugar factory. Luckily, Saber came back into this timeline, prevented all that. Your sugar factory still failed, but not because of the grandfather incident. Anyways, I just thought I should let you know that. It was really bugging me, man. You're sure you're Tav? Yeah, I'm Tav. Lost a lot of weight. In my universe, Tav is played by a very handsome Hollywood actor. I once grabbed his sunglasses and broke him in half. Just for fun. Anyways. There you go. I know the real timeline, Tav. The real timeline. I don't even think you know this.
Well, now I do, you fucking mule.
That means Saber's been lying to you. He erased the whole timeline.
Yeah, I can imagine why. I just spent 7 months in space with Saber because he refused to tell me that he was sitting on the bottom.
So now we have a common enemy. Tav, team up with me and Roy to kill Saber, and then we can depose Hannah Wimbledon, her beautiful vice mayor, and then we can go back to our old ways.
We can sell this at will.
Tav, I'm tired of breaking my drywall desks. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Let's really end this. All right? You don't have. To tell the truth, I don't think I'm gonna have any children.
Anybody could have told you that one.
My best case is to upload my DNA into a clone robot. A clobot, I like to call them.
I thought you already did that with the Jodbot 3000.
That failed and I had to destroy him. Anyways, a clobot, right? So, upload my DNA into that and then have your whatever successor down the line take over. Which I don't want to do. Alright? I don't want this I want to prevent a future war. Tav, let's end this right here now. Okay?
I'll tell you what, you stepped foot into Bummerville.
1v1 me, mate. IRL.
I'll end you where you stand, Jod, for good this time.
Alright, hang up the phone. Come meet me in that right now, bitch.
Fine, you son of a bitch. Alright, guys, before I go fight Jod for the last time, for good, we have a special guest. John, I hope you don't mind, but I think you're going to like this one, so you will probably appreciate me being late for this one. So, I gathered up some of Tarumo's blood, because I'm not going to use my own blood, I'm not a fucking fool. Made a transmutation circle, and brought out 3 items of particular interest. And I'll give you a few seconds at home thinking about who I might be summoning here. I brought a copy of GTA 5, the newest PlayStation 5 disc version. You know, had to be a little fancy for this one. And a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew. So I'm going to put these at different points on the circle. And here I have a Luigi board. And I'm going to attempt to summon your friend and mine, Anboy. Alright, let's see here. Everything's in place. A little more of Tarumo's blood here. Here we go. Alright. Anboy, this is my attempt to summon you. I'm bringing you back to life. I kind of regret killing you. Well, you died on accident, actually, but I regret your death because your mom's pretty sad. And might as well have you come back. So if you can hear me, and this is enough for you to come back, do so now. Alright. Come on. And boy, come out.
Tev,
He's
is
back.
that you? You fucking baby? Are you still playing the Nintendo Switch?
I mean, I will now because I just used my PlayStation 5 to summon you.
You fucking idiot. Why don't you send the PlayStation 5 to the spirit world?
I can't do that yet.
I guess I'm gonna come back and get it.
No, you're back alive, man. It's good to see you alive.
I need a corporeal form, Tev.
Well, will the rest of Turumo's blood work?
Hey, what happened to my gang?
They're still around,
They still carrying the good word?
perhaps.
Hmm.
I haven't checked in on them in a while. You would have to do that yourself.
I hate the spirit world, Tev. It
Why?
sucks. I feel like 3 years has gone by. Every day. I've been shaving my head and my eyebrows off. Every day. They grow back.
What's the point of doing that? They just grow back.
I know, right? You know, new year, new me.
New year, new you, huh? Is that why you came back to me bald and no eyebrows?
Look, man, we all have to look at like the uncanny valley versions of ourselves. Try to gain a few pounds as well. You know, I'm trying out new looks. The spirit world life reality is very. You can change it up like a silly putty. You know, it feels like reality is like that Elmer's glue slime kit your father gives you because he doesn't know you just actually want Nintendo, Super Nintendo for your birthday.
But I thought you hated Nintendo.
Well, this is before I found out about the PlayStation. Before my cousin showed me. So, anyways, real baby shit, huh?
Yeah, you have a Nintendo Switch right here. Look at it. Playing Donkey Kong.
That's pretty gay. Why not have GTA 5?
Well, I don't have GTA 5, but I do have Skyrim.
That's pretty baby shit too. That's for nerds, man.
What about The Witcher?
I guess the girls are pretty naked in that game, but it's like Lord of the Rings if it were made by Chads.
Or, well, no, I'm surprised that this even worked. I thought this would fail. I have to go return the PlayStation 5 to Best Buy.
Hey man, when I died, did Lycan Jones drop a bear trap on me?
No?
Okay. I'm trying to remember how I died, Tev. I know I charged at you. I fell off. I fell on the spike fencing. Did you fix that? Did you get rid of that? It's a public hazard.
Hannah did, because now she's mayor.
What?
A woman, Hannah Wimbledon, is now mayor of this town.
The last name sounds familiar. Where have I heard that?
Her husband was running against you and tried to stop you.
No, running against you
And you killed him and his family.
because they interfered. Yeah, they were civilians. They got in the way.
But
Yeah.
now his wife is mayor of this town.
And she's gonna try to bring him back from the dead, like you were to me?
Perhaps.
Hmm.
And if they do, and you know you're going to be in trouble, right? You might end up going back to the spirit realm.
No, not if I kill them again. In fact, this time I'll finish the job after I'm done with you.
Hey, I think I get a free pass because I brought you back to life.
No,
I
this
brought
is-
you back into this world, and I'll take you out of it.
I like to see you try. I'm incorporeal, Dev. Alright? I'm a spirit. I don't even have a body right now. It's like talking on the telephone, alright? There's a huge line behind me. Some guy wants to talk to his mother. Oh, my mom. I died in that car crash because I was texting and driving. I could never tell her how much I loved her and appreciate her. She's like, shut up, you're 15. Alright? You're lucky. I wish I could have died at 15.
Well, actually, you're kind of, speaking of your mother, she missed you a lot. So that's why I brought you back to life, more or less.
Did you give her back the van?
Yep.
Do you think you can send the van to the spirit world? I need to get around here, man. Public transportation sucks. There's not enough room on the bus.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can get you back a physical body if you're willing to be part porcine.
Nah, man, that's gay. I don't want to be Porky Pig. I like Bugs Bunny. He's pretty cool.
Well, you can be Daffy Duck.
Fuck that guy. Why can't I be Donald Duck?
If you want to be Donald Duck, fine, but we gotta bring you back to this world. I promised your mom I'd bring you back.
Put my mom on the phone.
Alright.
Mom? She's not picking up. She's probably at work. You know what? I gotta go talk to her. I'll see you in I'll see you in 10 years, Seth.
Wait, does that mean... Huh. Does that mean he's back? Well, at least some sort of vengeful ghost into the world. Won't be the last time, it won't be the first. Wouldn't be the first time, and it probably won't be the last time. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go fight Jod for the last and final time. So I'll see you guys after I kill Jod for the third time. Thank you for listening to Taviradio SatAM Winter Holiday Special. I've been your host, Taviradio Funkle, the host with the most, the west from the west to the best, from the wide to the pride. I'm out. Happy holidays. And Tarumo, this one's for you, pal.